Greetings, beautiful souls. Welcome to 5D Life. I hope you are thriving with a love and happiness, or that you are learning to thrive with a love and happiness. Naturally, in the earthly realm, right now, living in the three-dimensional reality, in the animal human mind body, where we were born in this three-dimensional human body, love and happiness, it is not a natural kind of the setting, right? We have to learn to choose what we want and override that program, as we talk about it every single time you meet me here. So, next week on the August 8th is the Lion's Gate event. It's something that happens every year, and it is that energy portal that you go through the sun, through that energy of the Sekhmet, of the lioness goddess within in the ancient Egypt. Into new reality. It's like this portal where you're coming out of the dream reality in your new made reality, in that fifth dimensional reality, let's say, in your completely new life. Now, this energy does happen every single year, and it came to my attention. It's almost like practice and practice and practice that we are learning to set these new energies and new reality. It's like every year we take it notch up a little bit and notch up a little bit, and we become more serious about what we want, and we purging what is it that we don't need, and again going back into manifesting the life that we want. So the same is going to be happening this year. We live in the year that is vibrational, that has a vibrational frequency of number 7. 2023 adds into the 7. 2 plus 2 plus 3 adds 7. 7 means a full alignment between the body, mind, and soul, meaning working on the temple, that you are having a healthy temple, beautiful, amazing, healthy temple, which is your body, that hosts your soul mind consciousness. Within the healthy body lives healthy soul mind consciousness. It's kind of go hand in the hand, right? So this year is important to focus on the body and really finding healthy regimes, healthy diet, healthy exercise. What is it that your body needs at particular age that you are, because our needs do vary from the age that we are. Then number 7, year number 7 is also a Pleiadian year, because all this creation story go with the 7 sisters, 7 Kachinas, 7 beautiful cosmic mothers of Pleiades. Now, Pleiadians are matchmakers because they are soul healers, and that connection from the soul to soul, from your soulmate to your soul family, that just like gives them the high. That's something that they wish for every single one of us. So this is a wonderful year to meet your soulmate, to reconnect with your soul family, whichever wish that you have, or have both of them. Just set the intention on it, and again, make those steps toward to it. August 8th, the Lion's Gate, is a very good time to utilize your wishes and the dreams and start setting them into reality. If I want to meet my soul family or my soulmate, I have to really look within myself, within my temple, or who am I? What it is that are my values? What is it that I reflect within, that reflect out in my world? What it is that I will attract in my life, because I will attract what I am, right? Your inner self creates your outer reality. Now, there is something exciting that Pleiadians share with me. Usually, we have this exciting dates as the Pleiadian alignment in the May and November. We go with the summer solstice and winter solstice, and we go every year, yay! And then we'll go through the Lion's Gate in the August. But the next year will be something extraordinary. And Pleiadian says they want us to prepare for it. Next year, summer solstice, next year, Lion's Gate, will be aligned to the vibrational year number 8. 2024 aligns to number 8. 2 plus 4 adds to 8. So we are literally going to have this 888 portal. Usually when we have these portals, they are, on particular day, but this one's gonna be aligned with the stars, with the portal gates, with the stargates. There's gonna be so much of energy. And Pleiadian says that this event or this energy that opens to us, it's something that opens once in a several few thousands of years. Deletari says, look, you went through this end of the Mayan calendar. You went through the adjustment period, which was between 2012 until 2021, mirroring here of the 2012. We all know that we went through this COVID, which really brought us down and built us up again. Whichever way you have done it, there was something that changed your life. COVID changed our life. And I do hope that many of you would agree that they changed it for better. If you know, everything that happened can change for the worst or for the better. And it's up to us to choose it, what it's going to be. So I definitely choose the better. And really look at this 2024. We have a 12 months to prepare of what is it that we want. Imagine this is the portal when you can literally shift your reality, what you want for the rest of your life. What kind of the life you want to have? What kind of the people in your life you want to have? What kind of the job you want to have? In what kind of the reality you want to live? There is something beautiful that actually is going to help us. We are in about 10 years plus minus of the energy of infinite possibilities. In a field of infinite possibilities, you can play in the field of infinite possibilities and really manifest everything that is with the harmony in the universe and, you know, the good for you and for the humanity. When you are in this fifth dimensional energy, when you have love within your heart and happiness in your mind, because happy mind creates happy reality. Now with that, with the knowledge of that, we really want to strive to be in that fifth dimensional energy. And that's what you want to do next week. It is a time that we come out of this cocoon of our transformation and emerge as a butterfly. And the next 12 months, we will be learning how to be the butterfly in the three-dimensional earthly reality, how to live in the fifth-dimensional body that is the mass, bones and the mass and the blood and all that stuff, to living in the three-dimensional reality and how you will thrive. Three-dimensional reality is suffering, fifth-dimensional reality is thriving. I'm going to share with you something that I have written in my book, which will be published on the August 13 on the Amazon, and I do hope that you will find it there and that you will support this journey of this book and Pleiadians and me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ahead of that, what I have shared there is when you transform into this fifth dimensional reality, there is something that's gonna start happening when you come out of that cocoon. And I know this is happening to many of you right now because we talk about in the session and the classes that I teach. When you finally emerge from that cocoon, there are three things that usually hit you, that happen to you, that you will not expect. Because remember, we are doing this shift, this change, this evolution on the manual button. The body is not really ready for all of this, but we are forcing it on the manual restart to become fifth dimensional. So there are definitely some glitches in the system, and that ego animal part of you try to get you back. So the first thing that may happen is that you come out of this cocoon and you go like, oh my God, everything's gonna be great, everything's gonna work in you know, the way how I want. I work so hard, I transform, and I'm ready for it. And you come out and you go look around the world and suddenly you feel numb. You may feel completely numb to the love, to the happiness, to the sorrow, to the anger, to the good feelings and to the bad feelings. You suddenly go like, I can't feel a thing. Like here I am and just like I kind of function as a robot. I do one foot in the front of the other and I have this emotional numbness. Usually people come to me go like, oh my God, if I work so hard, things happen, and suddenly I must be surely attacked by the aliens or something wants to stop me in my evolution in doing this. And 9 out of the 10 times it usually is you. It is something, when you come out and you have to learn to feel, because your senses will tune into extraordinary senses. Again, I'm so excited about this book because I'm sharing all of it up there. Your sense of the smell is going to change in this extraordinary sense of the smell that can help you in time travel. And all your senses do upgrade, and that's how you become multidimensional. But suddenly you come out and you don't know how to use it exactly. It's almost like fly, and you flap your wings. It's like I'm flying, but God, I cannot really enjoy it right now. Relax, observe around, do your daily task, daily meditation, daily things that you do. Stimulate your body, your mind, and your soul. It's gonna pass very soon. The second thing that is going to happen is extreme level of emotions. For that, maybe hopefully one last time, you suddenly feel this extreme level of the jealousy, or the anger, or the unfairness, of the victimhood, and it's like so strong that you may literally hyperventilate to it. It was like, I never felt like that before. And especially, if you really fell in love and you really connect to yourself and so much on, you start feeling what was actually numb inside of you. So that numbness, literally, that you are in that first step, there's that numbness inside of you. You feel it, and in this world, and it's gonna come out, and there will be this extreme feeling like life didn't work out for me until now. Why they had this and I didn't have that? And you can go on the whole big journey. Why? That's a good question, right? Why? Well, what is the 5-dimensional energy? You know they will test you. You know the energy will test you. It is the different action and reaction process. It is like you come to the final test, okay? And you are presented with it. And the teacher asks you, well, show the different action and reaction. You go there like, I'm breathing through it and it's really, really hard. And then he says, okay, doesn't matter what's going around me. Doesn't matter how chaotic it is. And remember, we talk about it. You need to thrive among the chaos. You need to stabilize yourself. And he says, okay, I'm not going to control everything. I can control only myself and the way how I feel, because I can choose how I feel. The rest around me, I can't. So I have a choice. I can feel this extreme level of the torturing emotions, or I can tell myself I'll feel happiness. I will feel happy. And of course, at that moment, you can't feel happy because you have this like raging thing within you. And then you go like, happy. It's like big opposite. What is that you do? You set your intention that you want to be happy no matter what. But in the meantime, kind of calm it and keep it. Even if you are sad for a little bit, it is okay. Be quiet. Do not react or choose different action and reaction. Wait until you know what to say. That's when they says wait before speaking, because otherwise we go wah, 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 and then it's like, it's not usually pretty. So wait. Go within and tell yourself, I want to thrive. I want to have a life filled with love and happiness. That is the good point, to be stubborn. And even if you can't feel it, you will neutralize a little bit at a time these extreme emotions. Then when you do it, you will, meditate, and you feel the love of your soul. You feel it in your mind, and your mind will release this beautiful, pleasurable feeling of the bliss and happiness like you have in these beautiful meditations. And then the things start happening. The 5th-dimensional energy will like work for a little bit, like in the phenomenal way. They're gonna stop a little bit and go for work for it, and they're gonna stop a little bit. And what's gonna happen? Things will start happening really fast. You will start manifesting things faster than you probably can grasp it all. And so you may become overwhelmed. Again, it's the catch-up of the energy. And you're like, oh my God, it's like I'm getting the things from the left to the right, and I'm just overwhelmed with everything. When you are overwhelmed, you need to ground yourself. Take off your socks, take off your feet, walk on the earth. That's the best grounding method that you can have. Get yourself some nice food that you do like and enjoy. Now, do not overeat and make yourself gain extra pounds, but find something comforting in the earthly realm. As you all know, I love jasmine tea. I love honey and jasmine tea. And I do like sweets as well and the good food. So that is something that brings the comfort. Something that I can sit down and have that moment and says, all right, I can do it. One step at a time, one day at a time. Breathe, breathe, and breathe. So the three things: numbness, extreme emotions, and overwhelm. You may feel overwhelmed by everything manifesting and happening fast. Once you know it, knowledge is power. When you know, like, oh, that's happening to me, that's happening to me, that's happening to me, I don't have to be afraid. I am actually not attacked by the negative aliens. Ooh, with all that. I am okay. I'm actually making a 5D life. You walk through a portal and then we will train for the next year. The next year on the Lion's Gate, I think we all should go with him instead of going to these big gatherings. I was guided to go with him and really define that life. It is the day of the self-love, self-care. Because if you are well, if you manifest all this for yourself, you'll be able to share it with the whole world for the rest of your life. So this is the energy that comes once in a few thousand years. I tried to figure out how many is in the cycle, and I'll be honest, I don't know yet. But the Pleiadian says, like, look at the Mayan calendar, look at the cycles, and so much on. So I'm definitely gonna follow that energy, and I hope you will follow it with me. So you have a wonderful time. Enjoy the Lion's Gate. If you are interested in my classes, on the August 15, we will do the 2-week classes, the extraterrestrial implants removal and abductions. And it is based on my book Soul Healing, Soul Cleansing, which is on the Amazon. And my new book, my past 3 years work, will be published on the Amazon on the August 13. I cannot wait to share it with all of you and give you little snippets inside. So I love you, love you, love you. Love and light from my heart to yours. And I'll see you soon.